Greetings and welcome once again to my new calculus channel. My name is John Gabriel. So in this short video, I'm going to explain to you one of the big slip-ups of set theory. Okay, so I'm going to do this by showing you how Apollonius, who was one of the greatest geometers, if not the greatest geometer ever, realized the concept of parabola. Okay, in other words, taking a plane and cutting through a cone in order to obtain a parabola. Okay, and as you can see in front of you there, he proved very clearly that QV squared, okay, QV squared is equal to PL times PV. So you normally don't see that when you have an equation of a parabola, as I'll show you shortly. So let me start by showing you why set theory is a load of crap. So in order to have a parabola y is equal to x squared, and to have a point like this, or a so-called element, as the fools of set theory think, like that, an element going to zero, we're effectively saying that it must be possible to multiply zero by itself. Okay, but multiplication, by the way, has a particular meaning, and it comes from division. Okay, so when you say p times q, it means p divided by 1 over q, or p measured by the reciprocal of q, and and q measured by the reciprocal of p. Both these will give the same value, right, which is p times q. So just imagine if you have 0 divided by 1 over 0, that's equal to 0 squared, which is equal to 0. What do you think about that? You see, the utter garbage of set theory does not care about algorithms or operations. It deals only with nonsensical mappings. And it assumes that every element exists. I mean, this element doesn't even exist. For example, there cannot even be a parabola if either of PL or PV is 0. Do you understand the implications of this? So if you go back to this diagram here, and either of PL, this distance here, PL, or PV are 0, there is no parabola. The same thing applies to any of the other conic sections. Okay, so for example, a circle, one might be tempted to think, oh, so we could say x squared, I didn't write that great, but never mind, x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared, like that. And then just think you can put 0 in there and 0 in there and get 0 out there. You can't. There is nothing. I mean, what does that even mean? This point here is not even on the graph of the circle. Okay, there's no such thing as a circle with 0 radius, or an ellipse with 0 axis, okay, or a hyperbola, as for that matter. So the Bourbaki morons, the 40 Bourbaki morons, took mathematics into a dark alley where they mugged it and they left it bleeding. Set theory does not explain these things to you. You cannot understand mathematics with set theory, because set theory is not mathematics. Please click like, subscribe, and follow me on Academia.edu. Till next